George was a college student. He was bright and diligent. Unlike many of his peers, George had a very specific ambition. He wanted to become a quality engineer. This was not a fleeting interest. It was a deep-seated passion. He was fascinated by the idea of making software not just functional but truly reliable and robust. He understood early on that creating something was only half the battle. Ensuring it worked perfectly was equally, if not more, important. This vision for excellence in technology guided his studies and his personal explorations. He was determined to make a difference by ensuring things were built right and performed as expected every single time. For George, the concept of quality was paramount. It wasn't just a buzzword or a final checkpoint. It was the fundamental principle that should underpin all creation, especially in the world of software. He firmly believed that users deserved applications and systems that were dependable, intuitive, and free from frustrating glitches. This conviction fueled his desire to delve into the methodologies and practices that could guarantee such high standards. He proactively sought out knowledge, reading articles and watching tutorials about testing and quality assurance. He did this even before these topics were extensively covered in his formal coursework. His initiative was truly noteworthy for someone at his stage. While many of his classmates focused primarily on developing new features and expanding functionalities, George adopted a more comprehensive perspective. He would often pause and reflect. Does this new component integrate seamlessly? He would ponder. Is the application resilient enough to handle unexpected inputs or conditions? Is the user experience smooth and intuitive? These critical questions were central to his development process. He recognized that a dazzling array of features meant little if the underlying product was unstable or difficult to use. This mature outlook, prioritizing stability and user satisfaction over sheer volume of features, made him stand out. He valued the integrity of the system. This intrinsic motivation to champion quality engineering was quite unique among his peers. It was a powerful internal drive that constantly pushed him to learn more, to dig deeper, and to apply his growing understanding in practical ways. He wasn't solely motivated by achieving good grades, though he certainly did. His greater goal was to cultivate genuine expertise and become a true craftsman in the domain of software quality. This profound ambition laid a solid groundwork for the journey ahead. He was fully prepared to invest the necessary effort and dedication. His path towards becoming a quality engineering pro was just beginning, and he embraced it with open arms. In his university courses, George's approach to projects was notably different. He didn't just aim to fulfill the basic requirements of his assignments. His goal was to achieve a level of perfection and robustness that went far beyond expectations. While many of his classmates might have concentrated their efforts solely on the coding and development aspects, George embraced a more holistic view of the software creation lifecycle. He understood that development and testing were inextricably linked, two essential components of a single unified process. This comprehensive understanding was not common among students. He meticulously planned every stage of his projects, always prioritizing the end user's experience and the overall reliability of the final product. George didn't just build applications, he tested them with exceptional rigor. For every piece of software he developed, whether it was a small utility or a more complex system, he allocated a significant portion of his time to thorough testing. This wasn't a cursory check performed at the last minute. Instead, it was a systematic and detailed process. He would put himself in the shoes of a potential user. He would actively try to identify weaknesses and potential failure points in his own creations. He knew instinctively that discovering and rectifying flaws early in the development cycle was far more efficient and effective. This disciplined practice of rigorous self-assessment became a distinguishing characteristic of his academic work. His methodology was impressively professional for a student. George would create detailed test plans before he even wrote the first line of serious test code. These plans meticulously outlined what aspects of the application needed to be tested, the specific methods and tools he would use, and the criteria for success or failure. Once the plan was in place, he would systematically execute the tests. He embraced an iterative approach, constantly refining his applications based on the insights gained from testing. He carefully reviewed every test result, analyzing each bug or unexpected behavior to understand its root cause. This continuous cycle of building, testing, and refining was his standard operating procedure, ensuring high quality. As a result, George's projects consistently stood out from the rest. They were not just functional, they were exceptionally robust and reliable. His professors took note of his extraordinary diligence and the superior quality of his submissions. His peers too recognized his expertise and often sought his advice on how to improve the stability and performance of their own projects. George's applications worked flawlessly and consistently, even when subjected to challenging conditions. This superior performance was a direct outcome of his unwavering commitment to quality. His reputation as a meticulous, skilled, and insightful student began to solidify. building a strong foundation for his future professional endeavors. George's consistent dedication and outstanding academic performance eventually paid significant dividends. He successfully secured a highly competitive internship position as a quality engineer at a respected tech firm. This was a pivotal moment in his journey, marking his first significant step into the professional world of software development and quality assurance. He was naturally thrilled and immensely excited by the opportunity. He approached this new challenge with the same level of enthusiasm, diligence, and commitment to learning that he had always demonstrated in his studies. This internship represented a crucial bridge, allowing him to transition from theoretical knowledge to practical, real-world application and experience. He was ready to absorb everything. During his internship, George had the invaluable opportunity to work alongside and learn from seasoned professional quality engineers. These experienced mentors generously shared their extensive knowledge, insights, and industry best practices with him. George proved to be an eager and adept learner, absorbing information and new concepts like a sponge. He gained first-hand exposure to the complex, real-world challenges that QE teams face in delivering high-quality software products under tight deadlines. He observed how cross-functional teams collaborated effectively to achieve shared quality goals. He was never hesitant to ask clarifying questions and actively participated in team discussions, always keen to contribute meaningfully. The internship also provided George with crucial exposure to cutting-edge technologies that were transforming the field of quality engineering. He received comprehensive training in advanced AI-powered testing tools and platforms. He learned the principles of test automation and gained practical skills in writing, implementing, and maintaining automated test scripts. This was a truly eye-opening experience for him. He quickly grasped how automation could dramatically enhance testing efficiency, expand test coverage, and ultimately lead to higher quality software. He became proficient in using these sophisticated tools, understanding their immense potential to revolutionize how software quality is achieved and maintained. This hands-on training was incredibly beneficial. George excelled in his internship role, applying his newly acquired skills with competence and confidence. He made tangible contributions to real projects, earning the respect and appreciation of his colleagues and supervisors. His mentors were particularly impressed with his rapid learning curve, his proactive attitude, and his strong work ethic. He successfully completed all his assigned tasks, projects, and training modules well within the stipulated timelines. He concluded his internship not only with a wealth of practical experience and enhanced technical skills, but also with a stronger professional network and a significantly more impressive resume. He had proven his capabilities in a demanding professional setting. The invaluable experience George gained during his internship further ignited his passion for quality engineering. He returned to his final year of studies with a renewed sense of purpose and even greater motivation. He was careful not to become complacent, understanding that the technology landscape is one of constant evolution, and that continuous learning is essential for long-term success. He decided to channel his enhanced knowledge and practical skills into developing personal projects. This was his proactive way of consolidating what he had learned, pushing his own boundaries, and exploring new technical challenges independently. He was resolutely determined to stay at the forefront of his chosen field. With this goal in mind, George embarked on creating a mini application. While the development of the app itself was an engaging task, for George, it represented only part of the challenge. True to his QE mindset, he meticulously designed and implemented a comprehensive suite of automated test scripts for his creation. His aim was to build a complete project that demonstrated his deep understanding of end-to-end quality assurance practices. He focused on crafting robust, reliable, and easily maintainable test scripts. This personal project served as a powerful showcase of his ability to seamlessly integrate software development with sophisticated automated testing strategies, building a tangible portfolio of his skills. George firmly believed in the power of sharing knowledge and contributing to the broader tech community. Consequently, he decided to publish his mini application, along with its associated automated test scripts, on GitHub. This act of transparency allowed others to view his code, learn from his structured approach, and potentially offer feedback or build upon his work. Shortly after making his project public, George participated in a challenging automation hackathon. Competing against other talented individuals, he applied his skills under intense pressure. His innovative solution, coupled with the thoroughly tested nature of his project, greatly impressed the judges. He proudly won a prize, a clear validation of his growing expertise in test automation. After successfully graduating from college, all of George's dedicated hard work, his carefully honed skills, and his notable achievements culminated in a triumphant start to his professional career. He received several attractive job offers from various technology companies. After careful consideration, he chose to join a dynamic, high-tech company prominently listed on Glassdoor, Known for its innovative products and strong engineering culture, George was absolutely thrilled to officially begin his journey as a quality engineer. He felt a profound sense of happiness and satisfaction, looking forward to a bright and promising future. He was eager to contribute to impactful projects and to continue growing within his chosen field. His journey was a true inspiration,